A beautiful welcome to you all, family. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe. Yes.
Love, life, and lots of meaningful chats. Welcome to Z's Thoughts.
So, for me, from a young age, I feel that I've always loved and always wanted to work with young children and not just work with them, but have an impact in their lives, have a way to help them out in one way or another. At first, I wanted to become a pediatrician, but life was just like, no. Then I realized that, okay, I think I can become an educational psychologist. But now I'm not really 100% with that idea anymore. Listen here. I think I don't want to just help children in terms of their school and learning kind of abilities. I just want to help them wholesomely as a human being. That's my burning desire. And I feel that being in the space that I'm in as a teacher, it's giving me such a great chance to be able to interact with young people and get to experience them one-on-one and have more questions in my mind and have more ideas of things that I want to help them in one way or another. This is a video mostly for someone who's really trying to decide what they want to do with their lives, or wherever you are in your life and you're realizing that you are not where you want to be. And this is from me advising that you can still make a change and you can still make a decision that will feel and be wholesome to you. I'm a firm believer in the fact that it's really way more beyond just the paycheck, but more about the peace and the satisfaction you find within. Yes, I get it. The paycheck does do a whole lot of things that peace wouldn't do, okay? It does. It really does. But my point that I'm trying to drive is that search and find your passion and work towards that. I feel that working towards your passion becomes more sustainable. And I'm not just saying that something you wake up and just like, oh, today I want to be this, tomorrow I want to be that. No, but something that really burdens you. I feel that we become more fulfilled when we're doing something that we are passionate about. In our upbringing, I feel that our parents wanted for us to get something that is secured, a secured income, a secured kind of a job that will most probably a 9 to 5, either you become a teacher or a doctor or an accountant, those kind of careers. And I think it was for them to have a sense of comfort that, okay, my child has a steady income, my child has a steady job, kumnandi, go right, go nice. And I think along the way, some people end up doing those things to just bring pleasure to their parents or pleasure to someone else, and along the way lost their own desires and own passion. Imagine you go to your parent and you tell them that I want to become a professional dancer. I think it's not something that was mostly celebrated, because it's like, what, my child? And then income, and we end up sidelining the things we love for a paycheck. I am not saying do not get a job, do not get a paycheck. Please get me there. But what I'm saying is that whatever you're working towards in your life, can it be based and founded and lavished and filled with the things that you love and desire. And I feel that if you're doing something that you're passionate about, it's more sustainable, it's more doable. And I'm not just saying, hey, leave the degree you're studying, but have it in mind. So you could also study whatever else that you're studying and still also pursue your desires on the other side. So I'm putting this out so that you just play around with it in your mind and remember that passion, that lingering desire you've got is still valid. It's not too late, and you can still do something about it. You really can. For me, I feel that I want to go more into a space where I am helping young children on a more, not the young children per se anymore, but the youth, the younger, okay, I'm youth, but the younger youth, the younger people, the younger generation. I feel that there's so much that they are being flooded with, there's so much of information that is a bit too much for them to be able to carry, and it's really is a lot. And I feel that the younger generation is really crying out with everything that they're exposed to, whether it be music videos and television and all the things that they are flooded with. It's just so, it limits their minds to particular things, and I feel that I can be able to help in one way or another. I don't know how, but I have a desire. Yeah, man, I'm really burdened. I'm really burdened, and I look at the young girl, the young child, and my heart breaks. My heart really breaks, because I see how they might just be going through, they're so overwhelmed. I feel that they're so overwhelmed. They're exposed to sexual content in such a young age. They're exposed to alcohol, to drugs, to so many things at such a speedy and young space that it's just a lot. And I feel like I can do something. Is that dreaming too big? And the reason why I'm sharing this is that maybe you may also have something that really seems like it's too far-fetched and it's too I want to have time with the child, with the young one, and I feel that I'm burdened. I'm burdened for the young child. I feel that they need someone to be there for them, and I feel that I'm that someone. It might sound so dreamy and so unrealistic and so undoable, but I feel like I want to be that bigger sister, and I want to be there for them. I feel that they go through so much and they need someone to be there for them, and I feel that that's my burden, to be in their lives, and also to steer their minds towards themselves, to have a better sense of who they are. I feel that social media and society is filled with so many things and is filling their minds with so many things that their own self-image is distorted in a way. You have to look a particular way, you have to wear a particular thing to fit in, and so forth. Then I feel that they need the opportunity to get to look at themselves and firstly love themselves, and firstly fix their own self-image and self-worth and self-understanding. And I don't think it's something that is spoken of so much in our society. I don't think it's something that is emphasized so much, but we have people who are wanting to fit in. We have who don't want to be different anymore. We're having people who are only fed knowledge from television. At home there's no one to come and create a platform where we can communicate and have an understanding of what is happening around us, and they don't really have a platform where they can ask questions. Our young people are being fed so much, but they don't have a chance to ask and to cry and to let it out. And I feel like it's a lot, and I feel that I want to be a part of that. That's my burning desire. That's my passion. Right now, that's what I'm seeing in my life. And the reason why I'm voicing it out is that in you watching this video, there's something that's on the inside of you that is needed and relevant for this generation. There are people crying out for whatever that you have installed on the inside of you. And we sometimes get so consumed in every other thing that we end up not following what is within us, what is burning within us. And right now, my cry out to you is that go back and find that passion. Go back and find that thing that drives you. Find that thing that seems so absurd, but it just makes you smile and makes you want to do it some more. And more than just being career driven, can we just become a people who are passion driven? And I feel that outweighs any other thing and goes beyond any other thing. Yeah, man, I hope you get me. You get me? I really hope you get me, because I feel that I can do something. So, if you have a passion and desire, I think first thing that we're going to do, Mzala, okay? We're going to write it down, okay? First thing we're going to do, we're going to write it down. If you pray, pray about it and get greater revelation towards it. Let's get fed with people who are on that kind of spectrum in their lives. So I'm going to go after this, look for people who have similar desires and start seeing how they do things and what they're a part of. Not imitate them, but feed off of it and get more information about it. And then not let it die out. Whether it be taking care of the elderly, feeding the poor, whatever it is, dancing on the stage, whatever it is that you desire, your dreams are valid. I feel that those crazy, unrealistic kind of things that you have in your mind are realistic because you've thought of them and they can still be possible through you. Okay? Whoo! Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Do you hear me though? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? So yeah. Anyway, I don't know what this was, but it was really more of a heart-to-heart from Z to you, fam. And what's that burning desire in your heart? Or what's that desire that you've laid to rest? Right now, it's just a chance for me to really ignite those desires and say to you that even that dream is valid and is possible and is doable. Anyway. Thank you so much for tuning in today to Z's Thoughts. That's what's been on my mind and in my heart. Comment down below, let me know what's on yours. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Much love, God bless, and keep well.